Hello all, hope you're well. I'm sure you're all excited for the imminent return on the 29th of March. Let's hope the next 4 or 5 weeks don't drag. I want to spend a couple of minutes just talking to you today about your alignment and revisiting something I touched on in one of the earlier lessons. A lot of golfers struggle with alignment. They tend to find that they miss putts perhaps predominantly left or right consistently. And this can be put down to a fault in your stroke. It can also actually be something even before you're hitting the putt and making the putting stroke. It can be where you're aiming. And you can appreciate if you're aiming consistently right when putting or left when putting, whether it be a short, a mid or a long putt, this can have a detrimental effect on the way in which you putt. And what some people will do, you may do it yourself, is they may consistently use the logo on the golf ball. Some people tend to line up when they're putting with a blemish or a mark on the green that's in line with the ball in the hole or your aim point. One of the best things that pros and amateurs use is actually they'll use a line me up tool and they'll actually draw a line on the golf ball. These can be got from Ed's Pro Shop, or you can get them online. And they're just very simple. You put them on the golf ball, use a Sharpie, a colour of your choice, and what it does, it just puts a line on the golf ball. And then what I get people to use, I do this a lot commonly when I'm teaching, giving lessons out on the putting green, is whether you're aiming 3 foot right of the hole, because that's how you read the putt, or whether you're aiming dead straight, is to, at the start of your routine, put that line down when you mark the golf ball, remark the golf ball, and check where it's aiming in relation to your aim point. Now there's 2 ways to look at it. You can look at it in what I call binocular vision. So that's whereby you stand behind the putt and you read the putt. Or you have bird's eye vision where you're looking over the golf ball. And I can tell you, ignore the patterns on the mat here, but even I'm out on the golf course, if this putt now is aiming dead straight, or it's aiming a couple of inches right or left, or just inside the left edge, etc., from reading it from behind, I know that's where it's aiming. But what a lot of golfers struggle with, we know that's aiming straight today, but when they stand over the putt to actually hit the putt, they can't trust that that line is aiming where they believe it is. But what we have to entrust and gain a trust in is knowing that I've read that putt. I've aimed that line up at my aim point after reading the putt. And it'd be a great tip for a lot of golfers, if you can get into the habit, if you think you're missing putts consistently left or right of the hole, and we've touched on reasons why perhaps in previous videos, grab yourself a line me up. Even if you haven't got one, like I said, use the writing or logo. But the key is, get down, read the putt, make sure the logo or the line is aiming where you believe, and trust it. When you're stood over this putt, even if it feels like you're aiming too far left or too far right, trust the fact that you've lined it up with the hole, execute the putt, and you hold it.